the only one that kind of wanted to see the ear? Is that just me? Yeah. I still haven't seen it, I don't know. Give it up for your next comic, please, Mr. Adam Bond.
On the way up here, I was thinking how much we have in common. You have no idea what I'm going to say, and neither do I. I know that you're wondering what an old guy like me is doing up here in an open mic night. So am I. Actually, when the Oats driver left me off, I thought I was coming to a 12-step program for grumpy old men. Really, if I knew I was coming to a open mic comedy night, I would have gotten a t-shirt out of the hamper. When I was a young man, I wanted to be a stand-up comic, and a guy took me aside and he said, "Look, you're German. Germans are not funny." And I looked around and there were no German comedians, and so I thought, well, he's probably right. So I did the next best thing. I became a trial lawyer. Where else can you stand up in front of people, say absolutely ridiculous things and get paid for it? Well, maybe Congress. You know what lawyers use for birth control, right? Their personalities. Look, there are a lot of lawyer jokes out there. I know, seriously, a lot of them have offices right here in St. Louis. Guy came to me about a DWI one time, and I said, "Tell me about it." He said, "Well, the cop said, walk that imaginary line." I said, "Okay, what'd you do?" He said, "I told the cop, imagine I'm walking the line." That's when the cuffs came out. I talked to a lady who was a humorist. She said that she did family-friendly entertainment. I'm not sure what family-friendly is. Is that the Addams family, or the Manson family, or the Gotti family? Certainly not my family. We're not a friendly family. Although Christmas was a lot better since my sister put the metal detector up. How many people are here on dates? Nobody? All right. Dating is a little tricky. I once had a woman look me right in the eye and she said, "Girls like me are hard to find." All I could think of was, thank God. I once dated a girl that was 35 years younger than I was. I really hated the prom that year. Now, I know a lot of you are married, and marriage is a wonderful thing. I enjoyed it every time. You know the story about Tom Edison making 1,000 light bulbs and before he ever made one that was successful. And somebody said, "How do you feel about failing that many times?" He says, "I did not fail that many times. I learned 1,000 times how not to make a light bulb." I'm sort of the Thomas Edison of marriages. But now things have changed. I've been married for 14 years. I have a lovely wife. Thank you. I feel as though I've won the wife lottery. I just had to buy a lot of tickets. And I will tell you, wife lottery tickets are very expensive. It's nice to see so many young people out here. And some of you are really young. I mean, I have suits older than some of you. And my shoes, probably. My underwear, depends. One of the comics back here asked me how long I've been doing this. I said, well, I used to open for Moses. And he had a little gig down at the Burning Bush Cafe. We played there for a while, but he lost his direction, and he and I went separate ways. I went into comedy, he went into the desert. Then my next job was being the tour director for Noah's on the Ark, and that was really tough. I want to tell you, it was a tough crowd. Seriously, they were animals. I'm Adam Bond, thank you.